Hey guys, Ranger here and welcome back to another video. And the first thing you're probably going to notice is the difference. The first thing you're going to notice is complete different picture and video. That is because I'm having to use my cell phone to record because my Logitech webcam stopped working for some reason. And it's not the webcam. I went and bought another webcam. It did the exact same thing. Every time I plug it in, it says not detected. It's plugged in. It's not the USB drive because I plugged my mouse into the other USB port. Worked just fine. It's not the USB port. It appears that there is some sort of glitch or some sort of problem with some sort of incompatibility issue with Logitech webcams now, and some PCs, laptops, possibly desktops as well. Might have something to do with an update or something on Windows part. So I'm hoping that at some point I'll be able to use my webcam again. But for now, I'm going to have to use my cell phone. So yeah, bear with me on that. So let's go ahead and begin. This is episode 12, Marks for Effort. So, starting the video. 3, 2, 1, click. Let me turn that volume down a bit. Ooh, lovely background.
Almost there. I can't wait. Twilight School is supposed to be amazing inside.
Wait.
It says there's never been a school like it.
Wait a minute.
I heard the students get to do tons of awesome stuff. Do you see anything yet?
You haven't been in there? A broom closet.
A broom. And a dustpan. And some buckets. That
Broom closet.
sounds like a closet. Try another window.
Janitor's closet. Why don't you just walk in the front door? I'm sure Twilight will be fine with it.
Oh, they're not for you, silly. They're for sharing. First, say something nice, like this.
She's adorable.
Ocellus, you are a great listener. Now you get to keep one cupcake and share one with another creature.
Okay.
Yoda, you're really strong.
Ouch. Butterflies. Fluttershy.
All right, students.
Oh, she's cute.
It's time to meet some new friends.
Both of them. She's adorable. Some neat, adorable characters.
Incoming!
Against the... Oh, it's her again with the bow.
That's friendship in action, y'all.
And here's where the CMC's got their inspiration for the stables.
Never lets us play buckball in class. I know. I've tried. Hey, why don't we go here instead? It's still school, right?
Oh no. Oh no. I don't think Shirley's gonna like that.
Better than learning friendship with your best friends. Learning friendship with your best friends. And cake!
You knew they were out there, didn't you? You knew they were out there, didn't you? You knew they were. Okay. I sense shenanigans. I sense heavy shenanigans. I sense heavy shenanigans. It's not going to work for the CMCs to go to that school. It's just not going to work. I don't even think Shirley's going to be fine with that. She's not going to be.
Ahem. Good morning, class. Today we're going to learn about friendship through the ages. Spike, slide 1, please.
Hey, Spike has his
In the
wings.
days of Chancellor Puddinhead.
So,
Spike.
your wing.
Sorry, Twilight. Still getting used to my new wings. They're pretty great, huh?
Yes.
Yes, Spike. As I was saying... Huh? What are you three doing here? We want to go to your school. But why? We want to learn friendship and play football. I see. Why don't you three come with me? Spike, you're in charge. Yes.
I'll bring the fire extinguisher.
Hi, Twilight. Looks like you could use a guidance counselor's help.
Hey, Starlight.
Hint.
That was adorable.
Great. Well, I'll just go dust my office for the 70th time.
I'm sorry to have to
Oh,
tell
man.
you this, but you can't be my students. Why not? Isn't this place for every creature? Yes, but we teach friendship lessons here. You already know all about helping ponies in need and being there for each other.
That's what I was
Can't
going
you
to.
just give us
That's
a
what I was
chance?
thinking.
Please? You need cheerlead's classes, not mine. Hurry up. You don't want late marks on your permanent record.
Oh, dragon, my dragon!
Spike? What did you do?
Leave him in charge for 5.
Well,
I'll have to go back and count that.
I know we can.
It wasn't even 5 minutes.
Yeah. How? By showing Twilight, we've still got lots to learn about friendship, and I don't know just where to start.
Oh boy.
What in tarnation?
What? What the? Oh my. Oh, you're screwed.
Apple Bloom, you know better than to leave our good tools out like that. And aren't you supposed to be on harvest duty right now?
It's not like the apples are going anywhere.
What's gotten into you? Those chores are your responsibility. Farm work is family work.
Sorry, Applejack. Maybe if I went to Twilight School,
Oh,
I'd
no.
be helping the family.
So that's what this is all about. Well, if it's learning you want, I'd be happy to give you a private lesson right now, starting with cleaning up all this equipment.
Oh, this is going to end well. Sarcasm.
Please, can I go to Twilight School?
Well, she was just blunt about it. I wonder what Scootaloo will do.
Please.
She's like, that was adorable.
We've been through this. Please let me concentrate.
She's like a kitten.
Hello now. So there I was, leading the Wonderbolt formation into a super dangerous sundog spiral. When suddenly,
Good, Lou.
there was a huge storm cloud in our way. What happened? My genius happened. I changed the routine on the fly. And because my crew are such tight friends, they followed me. What did you do? Only the coolest thing ever.
I wonder if she knows that that's
I did a
Scootaloo.
super amazing half twist into a backflip sonic green boom.
She knows it. She knows it now.
I never told that story to my students before. Scootaloo.
And this is where Rainbow Factory started. She's cute. She's cute. What was that? Lily Lace?
They're coming. Get ready.
Or Daisy? Hey, it's Neon! Neon lights. Uh-oh. Oh no.
Look out! Look out! Hey, watch where you are going.
Oh my gosh.
I was watching you drive like a crazy pony. Well, maybe if you did not drop apples all over the street, I would not have to. Ooh, I've never seen Apple Bloom and Scootaloo argue like this. Yeah, they usually go together like candy canes and stripes.
I like that. I like that.
Oh, my apples? This is all your fault, Scootaloo. Hey, Sweetie Belle is the clumsy one. I'm not talking to either one of you ever again.
You haven't seen them argue?
They seem really upset.
You apparently didn't.
It's almost like they forgot their friends. I think it's working. You are
Bull.
so careless. Good plan, Apple Bloom. Careless? I will show you who is the one who is careless. And great acting, Sweetie Belle. We're an awesome team. Hold on. Yay! Oops. You're friends again. I knew you would be. Candy cane stripes forever! Now they'll never let us into Twilight School.
Well...
Okay, we've tried jerking chores, pestering, disguises, biting.
They
Let's do
are.
something new. Something unexpected. Great idea, Scootaloo. We haven't tried crying yet. Yeah, it always
It wasn't
works for
her.
rarity. I think it's coming from outside.
That's funny. That's cute.
She looks so sad. We better go see what's wrong. Hey, are you okay? Oh, thank you for asking.
kitty mark?
But no, I'm having real trouble with the School of Friendship.
She's adorable.
Twilight won't let you go either, huh? Oh no, it's
No, she
not
won't.
that. I'm in her class, but it's too hard. Really?
Okay.
I just moved here to go to school, but everything's so new and different. I don't know any pony. Well, now you do.
Okay.
This is Sweetie Belle and Scootaloo. We're the Cutie Mark Crusaders. I'm Cozy Glow. It's very nice to meet you, but I don't know if I'll stay long. I'll probably flunk out. I'm having so much trouble with my friendship lessons. We can help with those. We know all about friendship. And studying with you would be almost as good as being in class. But why would you help me? What's in it for you? That's how friendship works. When you give from your heart, you don't expect anything back. Well, golly,
Haha,
if
amen.
you really mean it. I could use some help with my homework. I have to do something nice for each of these ponies. But I don't know anything about them. And it's so hard to talk to ponies you've never met. Well, you're
Okay, yeah. I know that.
Ponies. Get ready for a friendship A+.
Sweet. Bonbon.
That's Bonbon. If you want to do something nice for her, first you gotta figure out what she needs. Well, how am I supposed to do that? Just pay
Sweetie
attention.
drops, you mean.
Friendship is about
That's
listening
funny.
to others. Ow.
Rosebud.
Uh-oh. That cactus keeps pricking her every step she takes. If only there was something to protect her from those spines. It looks like you need help carrying your cactus, so here's a safe way to take it home. Thank you. That's so thoughtful.
I have to confirm, that voice
job.
kind of sounded a
But,
bit different.
Next time, maybe don't give away my helmet. Oops.
Ha! That's cute.
Green, purple, yellow, and one more purple. Whew, sorting all those took longer than I thought.
What were those?
You really think Mrs. Cake will like these new sprinkle shakers? Mm-hmm. Now she won't have to use rainbow sprinkles all the time. She can just pick the color she wants.
I'm sorry, I was out to lunch. Were you fillies waiting for me long?
No, these are for you.
Oh, well, what a lovely surprise. I can't wait to try them out. Look, I made rainbow sprinkles. Aren't they wonderful?
At least she likes her present?
No apples. Let me guess. She already got them?
Golly,
Ha!
how'd you know that would make him so happy? Friendship means pitching in to help others' chores go faster. Especially when there's special sun ponies waiting for.
Sweetie! The Sugar Bell! Aww! That's adorable! I love that they put that in there. It was so adorable.
So boring. Not even Miss Shirley can make the history of radishes exciting. I bet they don't have to learn about that stuff at Twilight School.
Welcome to regular school.
Guess what?
Ow!
I got an A on my homework. Where am I going?
Congrats!
And I never could have done it it without your help.
No problem. We just
She's
wish
adorable.
we could have done more.
Actually, you can. Headmare Twilight is giving us a big test at the end of the week, and I could really use your help studying.
We wanted to go to Twilight School more than anything, but helping you has been even more fun. You can count on us.
I got a funny feeling here. She's taking advantage of them.
Intelligence?
Generosity. I have a feel. I'm wondering if she's taking advantage of them, and they don't know it. If that's going to be the case, like she is purposely taking advantage of them, they're going to figure it out. Or if, like, she first is taking advantage of them and then she's going
Yes.
to actually...
Is it control?
Magic. Control. Ah! Hey, it's Charlie Brown trying to get the kite from the tree. The kite-eating tree from Charlie Brown. Oh, she's fast. Yeah, I'm kind of wondering if, like, at first, if she was purposely trying to take advantage of them.
Loyalty, honesty, generosity, laughter, magic. Yeah!
I love that look in her eyes. And I'm wondering how this is going to turn out. Like, if she's actually going to be taking advantage of them still, or if she's actually going to learn about friendship and she's going to be their friend. You
How'd
failed.
the test go? Were there essay questions? Did you remember what we taught you?
I failed.
But how could Cozy Glow fail her friendship test? Ahem. I'd like to see you three in my office.
Oh, crap. What the freak is just happened?
I know we wanted to be invited inside, but it kind of went different in my head. I can't believe you'd do something like this.
Like
Huh?
what?
You are Cozy Glow's tutors, aren't you? We've been working with her for days. That's what she told me. So you've been setting her up to fail? How? I
What?
know you're upset that I won't let you come to my school, but to teach Cozy all the wrong things out of spite, that's just cruel.
What?
But we taught her all the right things. Then how do you explain these friendship test answers? What are the 6 elements of harmony? 5 turtlenecks and a cheese grater? Who is the princess of friendship? Your mom? I don't understand. Me neither. I never thought you three would pull such a mean prank. I'm afraid I'm gonna have to ask you to stay away from my school and my students.
Oh no.
Yay. Now I'll alphabetize them in reverse order. Oh, not much need for a guidance counselor at a school of friendship. How much of that did you hear? Never mind. Come.
Real
I'll
professional.
get you a comfort pillow, security blanket, and
That's adorable.
cocoa.
I need some advice.
I like that.
Oh, well, I have plenty of that. Anecdotes, insight, midnight confessions, and babbling. Go ahead. I'm listening.
That's adorable.
I think I got my friends in trouble. They helped me study for my friendship test, and I failed it. On purpose.
Why would you do that?
What?
Sorry, listening.
Well, the Cutie Mark Crusaders wanted to go to this school more than anything. So I thought, if I showed Headmere Twilight they're bad at friendship, she'd let them come here with me.
That's devious. I mean,
I see. I guess I still have a lot to learn about.
So that's where that face came from that I've been seeing.
I think you're doing all right. Sure, that was a really, really bad way to try to help your friends. But what matters is you wanted to. The reason the Cutie Mark Crusaders don't go to this school is that they'd make better teachers than students.
So you do have a place for them here?
No, I don't think so.
I bet there's no wonderful world of cleaning lesson at Twilight School.
Wonderful world of cleaning.
We'll never find out now.
I still don't get how Cozy failed her test after all that studying. Or how
I think it's kind of admirable of her that she purposely failed to try to help her new friends.
Sorry to interrupt, Miss Cheerilee, but can I borrow Apple Bloom, Sweetie Belle, and Scootaloo?
I like that! Oh boy.
We didn't do anything wrong, we promise! I know that. Now. Which is why I want
They're afraid of being sent to the Rainbow Factory.
So we're not in trouble?
Just the opposite. Cozy Glow, is there something you'd like to say?
This is all my fault. I messed up my test on purpose so we could all go to school together. I'm sorry.
Aw.
Thank you, Cozy Glow.
That's
Honesty
sweet.
is one of the pillars of friendship. But you already know that, which is why I'd like to give you these.
You tripped over the wings. Okay.
They're honorary diplomas, making y'all official graduates of this here school.
You've more than
What?
earned them.
Without even having to study.
Really? Oh my gosh!
Graduates! We are graduates! We are And if
That's
you're
so
interested,
cool.
I think Starlight has a place for you at my school after all.
We could use some good friendship tutors on staff, and I hear you're the best out there.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's get tutoring! Come on, Cozy! And that's why this school needs you as our guidance counselor.
Oh, it was so adorable. Oh, this is so cute. This is such a cute episode. This is so cute. This was so adorable. This is really adorable. I mean, yeah, this is so cute. This is adorable. This was a really cute episode, and I can see why a few people really wanted me to check this episode out. It was very adorable. It was very sweet. And I wondered where that face of Starlight's came in at, because I've been seeing some people with that as an avatar, as an icon, and I'm like, where is that face? Like, I want to see that face. And I've got to go to see it. Now, this was really interesting. The CMCs wanted. It's not often you hear about students wanting to join a particular school, but Twilight School, obviously, it's different than your average school. You know, average school, it can have interesting subjects if you're interested in those subjects. Otherwise, it's just boring. You know, it's just boring. And it's crap. Today's school system is complete and utter trash. But this is a fictional world where things are mostly happy hunky-dory. So, yeah. But the CMCs wanted to go to Twilight School because they thought it would be more fun, it would be more entertaining, and so they wanted to try to join the school, which is interesting because you never really hear about about someone wanting to get into a school like that. But Twilight School is for friendship, and so it's very interesting that this other character, Cozy Glow, was introduced, and I really love her design. It's cute, and I love her voice, and I love her design, I love her voice, and so the CMCs meet her. She just moved to town, and they're able to, like, she is not understanding the friendship lesson, and she's not really sure about friendship, which is kind of understandable. I mean, she's still very young. She's basically the same age as the CMCs, and so she's very young, and so she's still learning about friendship. That being said, though, you know, she never mentioned anything about any pony else that she knew. like, no family, no friends that live in Ponyville, nobody close by that she can interact with. There was no mention about that. And so here was the new kid on the block who just moved to town, and they're kind of having, you know, it's scary to talk to somebody, scary to try to make a new friend. And in legit understanding, that's completely understandable. It's very much relatable. It can be difficult, I mean, not just for kids, but for adults, to try to, you know, try to make friends with someone, because it's hard to, because for me, I myself, I get paranoid at the concept of meeting somebody new, at the concept of, like, you know, at the idea for me of meeting somebody new, I find myself getting kind of paranoid, because I think my first thought is I can't trust this person. You know, like, they're going to turn their back on me. They're going to stab me in the back. And I know that's a bad mentality to have, but I've had several people betray my trust, and so it's because of them that I am the way that I am now. And so I don't trust people easily. People have to really work hard to earn my trust. Once you get my trust, you better dang well keep it, because if you betray me once, that's it. You're out. Forget it. So she wanted to try. She wasn't sure how to make friends. She was afraid to make new friends. And, I mean, she didn't know anybody. And so here she was tasked with trying to help three people whom she had no idea who they were. No idea about their personality, no idea what she could do to help them. And so, yeah, I mean, I can easily understand that. And so she runs into the CMCs, they befriend her. And this was a really good, solid thing. I mean, first off, what Apple Bloom said about friends, do things for each other and don't expect anything in return. Yeah, that is real friendship. That is real friendship whenever you do something for someone, you know, for a friend because you want to. You want to help them out. You want to be there for them. That is real friendship. However, there is one, for me, I have to say there is, and I'm sure other people can relate fully to this. The only thing that I ask in return is that you keep being a good friend. That's the only thing I ask in return. And I know some other people, I mean, I know good friends don't ask for anything in return. Well, Apple Bloom said it's true, but yeah, I'm not going to be in a one-sided friendship. You know, you do and do and do for somebody, they never want to do for you. They accept, but they don't give back. I don't want to be in a one-sided friendship, and many others, you know, we don't want to be that way. So, if you got a friend like that, it's best you begin distancing yourself and say, screw it, you're out, go F off. But I really do have to. Oh dear, I forgot to stop on this. Anyway, I really do. I forgot to stop. Anyway, I really do have to say that I think. But yeah, the only thing that I ask in return is, yo, you're gonna be my friend. The only thing I ask in return is that, yeah, you be a friend back. Okay, and I have to say, again, it was really true. And so here at first, I was honestly concerned because whenever Cozy Glow started, whenever she put that little cute face on, and she told the CMC that she still needed help, my first thought, and that's again because I get paranoid with people, my first thought is, oh dang, she's betraying them. That was my first thought. She's betraying them. She's using them. She is taking advantage of them, and she's using them, and they don't know it, but they're going to find out later, and she's going to be the bad guy. We've had people do that to us in real life. We've had seemingly innocent people in real life take advantage of us, and then we felt like such idiots later on whenever we realized what was going on. We've had it happen before. Many of us have had it happen before, and so I've become paranoid with that. And so I tend to study people's attitudes and their actions. Because of that, I tend to study people's attitudes and their actions, how they respond, what they say, what they do, so that I can try to analyze them to try to determine what they like. I guess in a way, it's kind of try to predict what they're going to do, and so that I can study and analyze them. In essence, I guess you could say I pretty much turn people into human guinea pigs, if you will. I have no regrets for it either. I study them, I analyze people to try to determine what they may or may not do, and if they're worth my time. But I was honestly afraid that she was taking advantage of them. But I'm so glad that wasn't the case. I'm so glad that wasn't the case because she really is a cute character. And she learned about friendship. She learned about friendship through the CMCs, through hanging out with them and them helping her. She learned about friendship. She learned about sharing, about caring, about helping and having fun, you know, just hanging out together. She learned about that. And so whenever she found out how much that the CMCs wanted to go to Twilight School, but they weren't able to go. And to be completely honest, I can understand from Twilight's perspective why that the CMCs did not need to go to Twilight School. The only reason the CMCs wanted to go was because it looked fun. And there were fun activities that they could do. The school was supposed to help build bonds, build friendship, and show what friendship is capable of amongst individuals that may or may not have been familiar with it. And it's supposed to encourage that, show the benefits of friendship, and you know how to, you know, it's essentially like like planting a garden. You have to tend to that garden. You can't just plant some seeds and then expect it to just grow. You have to tend to, you have to nurture it, you have to pick out the weeds, you have to water it. A friendship is exactly like a garden. You have to take care of it in order for it to bloom into something beautiful. That's essentially what Twilight School is. It's a gardening class to help you to learn how to plant a friendship and how to nurture it and take care of it and help it to bloom and blossom into something beautiful and to keep it that way. And so the CMCs wanted to be a part of that, but they already know about friendship. And so that's essentially like going to, like, taking a class for something that you already know. I mean, why would you do that? So they, but, and again, also, they're still young too. They're still learning, the regular things taught in school, and so they still need to go to the regular school. And so, again, Twilight knew this. The CMCs, they still wanted to go to Twilight School. And so, but they was able to help this other filly. They were able to help this other pony, and they were able to help her. And she knew how much that they wanted to go. And so she did something. She failed. Because she thought that by failing, it would show that the CMCs don't know anything about friendship. And so they were able, and so they would have to go to Twilight School. And yeah, it was a bad decision on Cozy Glow's part. It was a bad decision on her part, but it was with a good heart. She made a bad choice, yes, but she made it with good intentions. And because she wanted to help out her new friends. She wanted to give back, she wanted to help them, she still wanted to hang out with them, and so she wanted to help them out. And I really like that. That is so cool. And again, it was a bad decision on her part, yes. I won't deny that. And it had major repercussions. But thankfully it all worked out in the end, and the CMCs were able to pretty much like graduate from Twilight School, which they didn't even go to. And they're still able to hang out with Cozy Glow. And so it was really cute. It was really cute. It was honestly really sweet. And I loved it. And again, it was a really good friendship. It was a really good friendship thing. And it kind of goes to show like how, and it's kind of also something to know of how willing that Cozy Glow was. I mean, she wanted to pass. She wanted to pass initially. She was completely distraught. She was torn up. She was completely broken down because she feared that she was going to fail. She feared that she was going to flunk. She was going to completely flunk the whole thing. And whenever she found out, she was willing to fail just to help. And honestly, I can't fault her for her determination, for how much she cared about her new friends, that she wanted to help them out. I can't fault her for that. I mean, because it was really sweet, and it was a really kind-hearted thing for her to do. Yes, it had major repercussions, but again, it worked out. But like I said, she did it with good intentions, and she was willing for herself to flunk just because she still wanted to hang out with them and she wanted to help them. And I gotta say, I mean, I can't fault her for that. I mean, that's really cool. That is honestly admirable of her. But again, I really enjoyed it. It was very cute, it was very sweet, and I really enjoyed the episode. There are a few different things that I want to go over in regard to the episode. The first concept is that the CMCs are trying, it looks like they're trying to break into the school. And my first thought is, why don't they just walk inside the front door? Like, the school is not going to keep them outside. I mean, just go inside. I mean, I'm pretty sure Twilight, none of the rest of the characters are going to care if you just go inside the school. It's not like you're barred from it. Like, you're totally fine, just walk in. No big deal. Not a problem. And again, this deal with the apple tree in this right here in this classroom, in this what looks like a barn. Again, I cannot see this and not think about Fallout Equestria. I cannot see this and not think about that. And a couple of interesting things to note here is we finally get to see Chancellor Puddinghead. We finally get to see Chancellor Puddinghead. Remember back in the, not a Heartswarming Tale, Heartswarming Eve, was it not? It was the first Christmas episode of the show where the characters basically play the parts of these characters from the past. We finally get to see Chancellor Puddinghead. And I can see why Pinky was a good choice for that, because Chancellor Puddinghead is like kind of pinkish and has blue eyes, very much like Pinky. So yeah, I can see, I mean, Pinky was a good choice for that. But we finally get to see what the guy looks like. So very, very interesting for that. And again, we have Spike with his wing, you know, carrying on with the wings deal. And Spike makes a mention about still getting used to the wings. And it takes me back to whenever Twilight first got her wings at the end of season 3, at the end of season 3, and here she was with her wings, and, you know, throughout season 4, she was just getting used to her wings, and so, yeah, it kind of takes me back to that. So now Spike knows what she's talking about. And this part about Starlight, and her being a guidance counselor and wanting to help out, this is a very interesting little setup right here, because this was kind of foreshadowing for the end later on. It was a really nice setup for that here she is, a guidance counselor in a school of friendship, and she didn't really feel that there was a need for that, for her to be a guidance counselor. I did feel bad for her, and I'm very happy that she got some redemption. You know, she got a chance to shine later on. And then Twilight leaves Spike alone for like 5 minutes, and then here he is getting the class to recite something. Really, dude? Really? Self-absorption much? Seriously? Was that the national anthem of the dragons or something? And I love Twilight's expression, just like, really, dude? Again? Like, I love her expression. It's just like she knows what's... And then this last moment right here, Spike just standing there with that sheepish... It's like a 5-year-old that just got caught with his hand in the cookie jar, and he's trying to stand there and look cute and innocent, and Spike is like... what am I... My mouth isn't working. Twilight. And so Twilight is like the parent who's just standing here like, yeah, boy, you're going to get a whipping. You're going to get a whipping. And she like uses magic to close the door. Like, kids, forget everything you hear. And then she closes the door. Or like, hey class, we're going to play Pin the Tail on the Dragon. And I got to say, I love Applejack's expression here. This is the expression of someone who is going to wreck you. This is the expression of someone who knows crap has just went down, and crap is going to go down. I mean, she's confused, and she's angry. That's an interesting combination. And I love this expression of hers. And I love how, like, at first, you have confusion. The face that says, what on earth what on earth is she doing? Why would she do this? And then the expression changes to, alright, somebody's getting screwed. Somebody's getting bucked. And it won't be a tree. And then, of course, Applejack figures out what Apple Bloom is doing. And it was interesting, every single one of the CMCs had a different tactic for trying to get into the school. Apple Bloom thought that by reverting back to another, like, pretending that she forgot friendship and etc., that would help her get into school. Applejack realized what was going on, and so she decided she told her, yeah, here's a private lesson, clean up your mess. Sweetie Belle, however, used a completely different tactic, which is just upfront blunt. She was just upfront, blunt with it. Asking her, like a child, can we go to the candy store? Can we go to the toy store? And again, I love how, like, Sweetie Belle is pretty much almost like a cat, you know? Like a little kitten that wraps its paws around your ankle. And then that tiny little moment whenever Sweetie Belle pops up right here, and I think says please or now, that little squeak that she makes, it's just adorable. And this particular moment, whenever Rainbow realizes that it's Scootaloo, I honestly thought back to Rainbow Factory. I honestly did. I thought back to Rainbow Factory, and I'm thinking, yep, okay, this is where Rainbow Factory is going to start right here. Scootaloo was just who selected to be the first victim. Congratulations. And I couldn't help it. Whenever Fluttershy made the mention that she hadn't seen the CMCs argue before, my first thought was, you have not watched previous seasons, My first thought at this point was, you have not watched previous seasons, have you, Flutters? Like, it was just a few episodes back that they argued. So, but you weren't there, so yeah, you haven't seen it, but it has happened. And again, Cozy Glow is adorable. She's adorable. She's just really adorable. I love, like, her color. I love her hair. I love her, like, really curly hair. And I love her voice. It's so adorable for her. It totally fits for her. I couldn't help it. Whenever it showed Bon Bon, and it was like, you need to help out Bon Bon, my first thought was, okay, just get something, write a card, and pretend it's from Lyra. Boom, there you go. And it was interesting that it's not too often that we see Bon Bon and Lyra apart. This is one instance where we actually saw them not together. So interesting that we don't get to see that often, but we actually got to see it here. And actually finally referred to Bon Bon again as Bon Bon and not Special Agent Sweetie Drops. But then again, that's the secret that only Lyra knows. Okay, so according to the MLP Wiki, Andrea Libman has voiced... yeah, okay. Okay, I just wanted to confirm. 100%. Because it has been a while since I've heard Bon Bon actually speak, so I wasn't 100% sure if it was the same voice. But yes, according to the MLP Wiki, Andrea Libman voiced Bon Bon in season 5, episode 9, Slice of Life, and has voiced her since. So yeah, here she actually spoke, and again, the interesting thing with the cactus. I thought, honestly, that Cozy was going to put the helmet on Bon Bon and not the cactus. But honestly, this adorable part, whenever Cozy and possibly Apple Bloom helped Big Mac, and that Apple Bloom made that mention about the special Sun Pony, and then here we have this adorable little crap. I wasn't able to pause that at the correct time. And then we have this adorable little continuation with Big Mac and Sugar Belle. Just like Sugar Belle's waiting for him. She's giving a little wave. And then they give a little cheek nuzzle. And then they would have a little cheek nuzzle. That is adorable. I love the little... I honestly love that they're still having these two be together. You know, I'm just wondering, are we going to get a wedding episode with these two? Come on. We had one with Pear Butter and Bright Mac. Come on, please, Hasbro. Let's have a wedding with these two. It would be wonderful. It would be epic. Let's have a wedding with these two, okay? I know we had the wedding with Pear Butter and Bright Mac, but that was a flashback scene. And we had one, of course, with Cranky and Matilda, but that was like the old couple. Let's see the young couple get married, okay? Let's see another young couple get married. Come on. I mean, it would be adorable. Please, let's do it. I want to see that. I also want to see Sugar Belle, like, move onto the apple farm. Like, imagine that. Like, imagine Sweetie Belle being able to refer to Sugar Belle as her sister-in-law. Imagine that. I mean, that'd be so cute. And again, the part with, I think it's Featherweight, I think it is, or Pip, and the kite in the tree. I thought about the kite-eating tree from Charlie Brown. I thought about the kite-eating tree from Charlie Brown. And I love how, like, this moment, whenever it's showing Cozy, and it shows those icons in her eyes, you can see that soft glow, those icons in her eyes. And honestly, the color of, like, the sort of reddish, amberish color of her eyes, really, like, she kind of looks almost possessed here. But, I mean, it's a cool look for her. It really is a cool look. It really does look nice. Now, I have to say, the only gripe that I do have, and I only have one gripe about this episode, is that Twilight did not officially apologize to the CMCs for accusing them of accusing them of sabotaging Cozy's education, or sabotaging her test. I don't like how that there was not a scene. I don't like how that there was not a scene where Twilight apologized to them or felt guilty about it. I don't like that. That's the only gripe that I have about it. I love this little moment with Starlight, and she's like organizing the books. And she feels like she's the only one in this entire school that pretty much doesn't really have very much of a job. And this face, I finally got to see this face. This is the face. This face says a lot. There's a lot that you can put with this face. Like, this is pretty much the hold my beer image of Starlight here. This is the, somebody says something to Starlight, and she's like, hold my beer. This is the face of determination. Like, challenge accepted. Hold my beer. This is that face! Only this is like, hold my cocoa. This is that face, man. I love this. This is freaking awesome. And this moment here, whenever you suddenly hear that boom, and you see this, whenever the CMCs are standing there, and then, like, you can imagine the fear in their eyes whenever all the other characters walk in, and they're standing, and whenever all the other characters walk in, and they're standing amongst their peers, amongst their sisters, and then Twilight turns around and makes herself present, and Scootaloo is the first one to squeal. Like, she's the first one. We didn't do it. Please forgive us. Please have mercy. Please don't send us to the Rainbow Factory. And the other, like, this is the moment. Okay, honestly, looking at this scene, remember that scene from SpongeBob the Smoking Peanut? Whenever the cops kept asking SpongeBob the question, and with the final question, suddenly the whole bottom of his shorts just drop, and you hear like the anchor or like the bell sound, and like his underwear just falls out from all the bricks he just crapped. This is that moment with the CMCs right here. This is that moment. And of course, I love this little moment at the end with whenever Twilight tells Starlight that's why Starlight is a good guidance counselor, is because she does offer good advice, she is helpful, and she does know friendship. And I love this little sweet sentiment whenever Twilight pretty much tells her that. And that warm smile, that warm, heartfelt, thank you so much smile that she gives, those little rosy pink cheeks, those big eyes, and that warm smile, like she's on the brink of crying here, like just from appreciation. Like, it warms her heart so much, it touches her, and she's like on the brink of tears. This is so sweet. I love it. It's so adorable, and I absolutely adore it. And we also end the episode, of course, with the CMCs and Cozy just having fun. I love this. I love this. This is really, really cute. This is really, really cool. And so, yeah, I absolutely adore this episode. It's sweet, it's cute, and it's just a really fun episode. It's cute. There's a lot of really awesome stuff in it. Some great faces by Starlight especially. But again, I absolutely love this episode. And I can't say, story-wise, that this is one of my most favorite episodes of all time. This is definitely probably one of my favorite episodes of this season. But again, I mean, it's not one of my top favorite episodes of this season. It's not one of my top favorite ones, but it is. I really do love this episode. It's very cute, very sweet, very fun. So much good stuff in it. So again, to everybody, Hasbro, everybody that worked on this episode, thank you all so much. Thank you guys so much for all the work and effort that you put into it. Thank you all so much. Thank you guys so much. And also again, to everybody, thank you so much for telling me to check out this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed. Again, let me know what you think in the comments as well. Thank you guys again for joining. Hopefully, I'll see you guys in the next video that I do. Take care.